Hi guys, and welcome to this lecture on the key terms you need for this to know for this course. So we're going to firstly talk about what a domain name is. So a domain name is basically an address or location on the internet where information or activities can be found, such as a website. So in this instance, the domain name here is hostingireland.ie. You don't include this sub file here or subfolder. It's just the web address. That's what the domain name is. Domain names are formed by following the rules of the domain name system or DNS. A typical domain name would look like www.example.ie. So this is an Irish address because I'm from Ireland. You will need a domain name along with a hosting package to publish a website. So in order to get or to purchase a domain name, you're going to have to register it. So there's many different websites that sell domain names, and with when you purchase those domain names, you'll also register your details and attach it to that domain. So there's many different types of domains. Such as .com, .net, .biz, .org. I'm sure you've seen many different types of domains that you can find on the internet. There are registration fees attached to purchasing domain names, so every hosting provider is different. But I personally use GoDaddy.com, and we're going to be using that website for the duration of this course because you can purchase domain names at a really good price from there with the use of coupon codes that I'm going to talk to you about later on. So this course is essentially all about domain name flipping. So domain name flipping is the process of purchasing a domain name with the intent of quickly selling it at a significantly higher cost. So I'm going to be showing you how to source domain names at a really cheap cost that have just been expired or dropped from the internet, how to register those domain names in your name, and how to quickly sell them off for a profit. You're going to have to know what a top level domain name is. So a top level domain name are the most popular types of domains on the internet. They include domain names such as .com, .org, .net, .gov. Basically all the really popular ones that you'd see on a day-to-day basis, they would be classified as the top level domains on the internet, and they usually sell for the largest amount of money as well. So these are kind of the ones that you should be looking at purchasing from the start. But we're going to talk a little bit more about that later on, about which domains you should buy. I'll also be showing you how to evaluate domain names as well. So this website here is going to be basically the Bible for this domain name flipping. It's called whois.net, and it's a really cool website where you can find out any piece of information attached to a certain website. You can find out people's names and people's addresses depending on whether or not they've registered their account with privacy settings on. You can find out whether a domain is available, whether it's expired, whether it's available, etc. You can find it out here on this website, whois.net. So I'm going to give you a few examples. So, for example, I'm going to just type in a few random letters. I'm going to just firstly find you a domain that is probably available. That's not going to be popular, such as this one. You know, a lot of random letters. If I hit search, there you go. It will tell me that the domain is available and I can buy it here for $12.99. But I'm going to just type in one of my domain names, so my own business, animationexplainers.com, and if I type that in correctly, it should say that it is registered. Yeah, it will tell you that it's already registered. So that this is a cool tool that we're going to be using. It can show an awful lot of information, such as the Whois server. So as I said, I register mine with GoDaddy, so it's GoDaddy here. It will tell me the date that it was uploaded, created, when the domain is going to expire, etc. Now you can't see my details here because you can, within GoDaddy you can choose to not show your details to the public on the Whois database. But in some cases, on some websites, people do leave their personal information behind. We're going to be using this website here for most of the course. It's called expireddomains.net, and within this website you can find plenty of domains that have been just deleted from the Whois database, and you can buy these straight away, and I'm going to show you how to evaluate them for profit. And then finally, Flippa.com is the marketplace that we're going to be using to sell the domain names later on. I'm going to show you later on how much money some of these domain names sell for. If you find a good domain name, you can sell it for a lot of money on this as well. So we're going to go through the entire process of selling domain names on marketplaces such as Flippa, and I'm also going to be showing you a couple more marketplaces as well to sell your domain names. So that's all from this lecture, and I'll see you in the next one.